Hey, crypto family. Hope y'all been doing good. So, sorry I've been away for a while. I've just been busy with work and everything. Haven't really been able to make a video lately, but I figured today, Sunday, I'd go ahead and get on that so I could update y'all with what's going on with the market. So, first, I'm going to go over some Ethereum charts, and then I'm going to go over some Bitcoin as well in the middle of that, just so you can get a perspective of both sides. I think they follow each other, but some are leading versus others. So, first, we're going to look at the Ethereum Coinbase hourly Heikin-Ashi chart. So, as you can see here, I actually think we're going down a little bit. I did enter a short from 150.60. So again, I think there's room for the downside at least around 149.20-ish, but I'll go more into that in a minute. But you can see here right now, the money flow is curving down on the hourly. We see the MACD is actually starting to go into the red now, and the stochastics are declining pretty heavily. Now you look at the 2-hour here, and you can see the MACD is switched over. It's declining. The stochastic, again, it was overbought. Now it's turning to the downside, and the money flow you can see is starting to really level out here in the green. So right now we have some red candles printing out, and again, the moving averages are starting to level out and descend. Now, a couple other charts we're going to look at here. So on the Ethereum 2-hour here, you can see again, these candles are starting to change color. So they're green, but they have a red outline indicating a possible reversal. So that's happening right now. We got a red dot on the market cipher B indicating downward momentum. And then we also have Wolfpack declining to the downside here. So again, it's trying to fight right now at this level. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have another uptick. But right now, I do think we are short-term bullish. Now, the hourly here, you can see we did print a red candle. And you can see that there was a red dot on market cipher B about 7 hours ago. And then Wolfpack ID has already declined to the downside. So it's turned red, crossed under that 0 line. Now, here, looking at some other different charts. So I drew actually a pattern here on this hourly, 2-hourly chart for Ethereum on the Coinbase chart. And I see here we are in this channel and we're bouncing basically between 143.60 to a high of 155.50. So we've been bouncing in this channel since November 25th. So I think if we break either of these levels, then we will continue in that direction. Now, you can see here I drew some support lines. So basically on this 2-hour, if you look, the previous resistance is now support. So I drew the support. It's at around 149.19 down here. And then below that, you can see this other support back in December 5th. I drew that as support, as or previous resistance, now support is at 148.63. So I think it could possibly hit those two levels and then bounce to the upside. Now, looking right now, the RSI was overbought. Now it is on the decline. So again, resetting that RSI. And then we also have the hourly. It is steadily declining as well. So you can see the moving averages right now. Actually, if I zoom out on this chart, moving averages are actually starting to converge. So you can see whenever these moving averages converge, like around November 17th, that's when we have sharp moves to either the upside or downside. Now here you can see they were spread out and now they're starting to converge again around this level. So I do suspect big moves. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to have a downward break, but just expect big moves in the near future. Next, go and look at the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin hourly here. We did receive a sell signal on the whales buy sell indicator about 7 hours ago, and now we have a red X indicating possible downside momentum. We got a red dot about 3 hours ago, and then Wolfpack ID is declining on the downside. Now looking at 2-hour for Bitcoin, we do have a red candle and a sell signal for the whales buy sell indicator, which tends to be fairly accurate. Again, it's predicted some pretty ones. You can see here December 3rd, it didn't really predict this one well. We had about 3 candle rises before we had a decline. But again, you can see about 75 to 80% of the time, these sell signals are pretty accurate. So possibly a couple more candles to the upside and then declining from there. Again, the 7,500 level, very important for Bitcoin. A lot of people are thinking we may get up to 7,800 to 8,000. We need to reverse soon if that is a possibility. Now, looking at the Bitcoin 60-day here, basically you can see it's the exact same thing. So again, we're going to continue on to the Ethereum. And basically for the Ethereum, again, I mentioned we did have the red dot and still everything is declining right now. So now looking at the Bitcoin for the inverse perpetual swap. So this is the Bitmex hourly chart. So I just like to look at different charts just to see exactly, how they differ and exactly if one is predicting something before the other. So we have a red X here an hour ago on this chart. And we did get a red dot 2 hours ago on this chart as well. The RSI, you can see it's about that 44 level. So it really could go either way from here, but the Wolfpack ID is declining. So again, keeping that in mind when you are trading. And then the 2-hour did print a red dot an hour ago. And then we also have that changing color. You can see here, these green candles have a red outline around them. If you can see that, indicating trend reversal. So that's why as well, we are declining. Last but not least, we're looking over some TA on TradingView, so all their indicators, basically measuring oscillators, summary, and moving averages. So the daily here is saying sell across the board. The 4-hour is saying buy across the board. The 1-hour is saying sell. And then the 15-minute neutral oscillators, sell summary, and the moving averages are a strong sell. 5-minute, same thing, all sells. So again, you can see here, the only bullish indications we have right now are on the 4-hour, but mostly everything is a sell. So indicating possibly there could be some shorts piling up now. Now, with that said, we still could have a short squeeze. But again, short term, I'm thinking we do go down here, possibly $1 or $2 on Ethereum, and then possibly to 7,300 on Bitcoin. So just have your buys in place. Again, not investment advice, just my opinion. But for this short term here, I do see just some small declines, maybe to these support levels that I did draw on here. So with that, if y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like the video, please like it. Please subscribe. Appreciate all my viewers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And until next time, see ya.